Hey guys, so today is yet again my day on FiveFreakinFriends, and this week's topic is talking about basically animal rights, or should they be allowed to compete for entertainment for us. You'd obviously take, for example, then the big ones, which is horse racing and dog racing, well, generally greyhound racing, where we watch and bet on animals to compete in races to try and win them, and maybe you'll win money. But the argument that I would make against all this is that I agree with watching animals compete and stuff, because not so long ago I went greyhound racing. I didn't physically go running, I was just there watching it with my girlfriend, and we obviously both enjoyed that. We put a bit of money on some dogs and stuff. We may have lost a lot of money, but nevertheless we still enjoyed the night. And it was interesting to look at the dogs race and compete, and especially when you put money on a dog and you want to see it win, you do get very competitive. I've never been horse racing. Maybe I will some stage one day, you never know. But why I'm saying this though is I am happy to go to these things and not see any problem with it. What I would say though is I don't think that they should be treated unfairly. I mean, a lot of time in Irish news, especially around the big kind of horse races that go on during the summer and stuff, you hear about a lot of horses that die, a lot of them that are mistreated, and well, they just end up either breaking legs and stuff, getting shot because of that, or they just die from the exhaustion, or they're just not good enough anymore. I mean, if they're losing a lot of races repeatedly after one another and stuff, they're just not able to do their job as well, so unfortunately they get put down because of that, because there's no other use for them. But you do hear a lot about that in Irish news. I'd say it's the same worldwide. I don't know. It's not something I look too much into. It's just obviously a topic that is quite relevant, I think, because there is a lot of stuff in Irish media about all these animals dying and stuff. What does get on my nerves, and what I don't agree with very much, is the use of animals in a circus. Namely elephants and tigers. They seem to be the two that are really heavily used in circus acts and stuff. And I don't agree with it, because I'm not saying they're being treated badly, but what they're made do is just not normal. I mean, when you see a horse running or a dog running, I mean, that's kind of what they do anyway. I mean, my dog just never stops running. I mean, he goes crazy around the house half the time. They're always doing that. It's not something that's unnatural. But when you have an elephant trying to stand on two legs, and I mean, you know the size of an elephant. I mean, I don't think that can be comfortable for an elephant. And then when you have, like, people with tigers, they're just, like, they're teasing them. It's the same with bullfighting. Your whole guy with his big red flag thing and bull run through it. I mean, a lot of people get killed doing that. For entertainment reasons where something is unnatural, I don't particularly agree with that. I'm not a fan of circuses myself. I'm not a great fan of clowns, so I stay clear of them most of the time. But when I have gone, I have seen animals there, and it's just never really come into my mind to think, oh, this is fine, this is normal. I've kind of always been a bit like freaked out with the animal originally, because obviously I'm a little tiny child at that stage, so I'm like, ooh, big giant creatures looking at me. And then I end up thinking to myself, this is not normal. If I had to sum it up though, kind of like in a nutshell, I have no problem with going and looking at animals competing in sports or anything of entertainment to humans, to us, so long as it's not unnatural, so long as it's not putting the animal at harm, and so long as the animals are being treated fairly. I mean, if they're not being treated fairly, what is the point? Animals are as much a part of this world as we are. We've taken over most of their land and stuff, and we've domesticated them and made them kind of the way they are now. So for us to then just mistreat them and beat them if they don't do well in a race, or whip them around the place in a circus, it's just not normal. And just don't mistreat the animals, and then everyone can have fun. And if they're mistreated, I can certainly say that they should not be competing for entertainment reasons for us. But that was me. You can check out the other contributors before me, and of course you can also check out everyone that's after me. And as always, down below we opened the forum for you guys to obviously give your feedback on stuff and kind of what your opinion is. And of course, leave suggestions down of any topics you think might be relevant that we should cover in future videos. So that was me for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it anyway, and let's see what your opinions are of kind of animals' rights in entertainment. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next Wednesday. See you guys. Later.